When I first read Drive, the role of Shannon was almost like Burgess Meredith in Rocky. Come on, Rock, you can do it. Come on, kid. And while there's still some of that element of mentor protege relationship with my character and the driver, Nicholas was amazing in his collaboration. In fact, insisted on it. Make it your own. So we all got together in his living room and talked about it, hashed it out. And because of that openness, you go home and you start daydreaming about the character. And I'd wake up in the morning and I go, oh, I have a couple more ideas I want to pitch. And so I was pitching to him different thoughts and ideas, and they stuck, and he was welcoming them, and then working with the other actors like Ron Perlman or Albert Brooks or Ryan Gosling, and then they would say, well, that doesn't quite work with it. What about this? Oh, yeah, that'll work too. So each actor is defending their own character and saying, within the confines of what this character can and will do, that works for me, but this one doesn't. And so it's really just a wonderful experience to then come together and with the screenwriter Haas to be able to get it down on paper. And then even still, when we get it on the set, we play with it some more. So it really makes the actor relaxed that as long as you're thinking in character, whatever you happen to say is going to be somewhat correct. And you don't have to adhere to any specific hard line unless that line was really good. And then you say, no, I don't want to mess that one up. I like that line. So. Shannon's from the Midwest. He was a problem kid, Catholic upbringing. He ran into some trouble, didn't think too much of school, got out when he can. At 14 years old, he was running for bookmakers and that sort of thing. He was, always bending the law from the very beginning. Then he started doing some running for the mob, some driving for the mob, and then that got a little too hairy, and it's not what I wanted, and had to leave town quickly, so he joins the Navy for 3 years, sees the world, starts figuring things out, but it always came back to cars. He was always involved and loved cars, fast cars, classic cars. So he goes out to California because it's the home of movies, let's go do that. And so he has some big dreams, and some are realized, but it's not enough. He's got a shop that he's developed, still not enough. It's kind of a guy who's always restless, never satisfied with where he is. He's always, tinkering and thinking he's a leg shaker, and he's always trying to figure out what's his next move. And he talks too much. He just kind of yaps a lot, which is a nice contrast to Driver's mostly silent approach to things. And his big mouth gets him in trouble. In the plot of the show, it gets him in big trouble.